Hello. How do you do, fellow kids? Ah. Hey, Pico. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? On se fait envahir. Talente. Hi Kevin, hi Jill, hi Lise. Hi guys. Hi Lucine. Bon. Mais c'est quoi ton plan de merde, Minette? Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire, Scout? Non, pas ça. Asti. Puis toi? Ah, toi, je sais ce qu'il faut faire avec toi.
Scout est parti, fais attention, il est juste derrière toi.
Hey, hold on. Yoink. Et voilà, Pico. Salut Pico. Salut Pico. Pico, Pico, Pico. Qu'est-ce qui se passe, hein? Hein? Qu'est-ce que tu veux faire? Il faut pas que tu manges mes pinceaux quand même. All you see is a big... I have the other one on my feet. It's a big swath of fur. Ah, qu'est-ce que tu fais toi en dessous? It's good. What's up? It's good. Qu'est-ce que tu fais la tenante? T'es où? Je sais. Je sais. Tiens, tout le monde. Non, tu vois pas l'autre peinture. T'es con. Hey, fight là. Les deux malcommodes. I'm gathering fur. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? Viens ici. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Misha. Tuna face. C'est toi ça. C'est toi ça, tuna face. Yeah, if you heard a meow, that's always Scout because she's a big whiny baby. She's always whining for something. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? Exploraton? Pico is going exploring. Fight, 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 fight! Yeah. That sums up their relationship well. Il reste juste un, mon gros ton. Papate. Papate, papate. Papate, papate. Ah non, ça marche pas. Une grosse bibite. Ow, pourquoi tu mords? Ah! T'es la pire. T'es la pire. I forgot to adjust the camera properly. Hold on.
Mais voyons donc.
C'est good. Elle est super chiante là.
Les deux, check-les. J'ai pas pour monter, je vais le tasser.
Ah mon dieu, ils sont bien tannants, c'est con!
Mais ça là, sans plier pas ça.
Yeah. Scout decided to bite me as I was petting her. So I decided to forcibly remove her because biting is not acceptable. And that's when she went, nah, because she's a big whiny baby. She's always complaining about something. So I think the camera should maybe be better this way. And yeah, I saw here that you guys were enjoying the patches on my sketchbook. These are sticky, like fabric patches. It's the only thing that will stick on the fabric covers. Just trying to see if the image is good. It's kind of blurry, but oh, yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Just missed Scout going to catch up, pretty much. They're restless because like we ate late and I didn't have time to go prepare them for their nap. Because yes, that's a thing. What do you guys think? Is the image too light or too dark? Aïe aïe. Vous êtes pas étonnante. Sérieux.
On va laisser faire, hein.
Des plaies. Hi Mikey, hi Dominic, hi Okuni. Hi guys. Looks great? Okay, good. Good. Let me know if it stops being great throughout the stream and I will adjust accordingly. I got myself a Kenson XL spiral bound watercolor pad sketchbook just to play in. Hey, that's good. Love the landscape studies. Oh, thank you. Okay, so today I think I will start by preparing a reference swatch sheet for this palette. Hey, YZ, hi. I wanna swatch that I can fit in. That would have been good, but I smeared some permanent scarlet on it to test it. And I've already dirtied the page. Awesome. Seems to be the okay one. I think I'll use a piece of a rough paper sheet because I don't struggle to find uses for these. How has everyone's week been? That then was just a total trick. I fully expected you to open it and see nothing but Roman Schmal everywhere. I think there's a few Roman Schmal in there. Schmal in there. This one, this one. This one here. Yep. I painted a little kitty sketch on in the new sketchbook that I don't actively. Hey, that's great. I'm on Easter break from college. Well, sorry, reading week. Yeah, I remember. And they started calling that reading week. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Bonjour, Scott. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Scott is back. The bills for the February snowpocalypse came. Oof. And we were able to pay them. That's how the week went. Still really unbelievable that they basically just said, oh, we're gonna charge you a lot of money and you're gonna have to pay the end. It's like, wait, hold on, what? Hey, Lee, hi. Hi, Sam. I said hi to you, Patricia, right? Hi, Patricia. Oh yeah, I know. We've had a couple of really nice days and then it's gotten really cold. Went for an actual walk today. Yay! Oh, speaking of snowpocalypse, apparently there's word that Texas won't have to pay the bills for the power company's failure. Dude. It's still in the talk though now. Yeah, I mean, they completely dropped the ball. Exorbitant bills. I hate when I have to split up charts and like weird numbers. Like I have to split this up in 7. Oh no, I'm so sorry this scene. That doesn't sound very relaxing. They didn't just drop the ball, they left the playing field altogether. They went, okay, thanks, bye. Hey Val. Okay, so guys, what is 154 divided by 7? That's a bit too much for me. So 154 divided by 7. $21.422. Thanks, guys. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. All right, I'll So it is actually 22. Okay, I'll have to start over. Precision! I'm not sitting in a computer, so I can check for myself. Which is why I asked you guys, and you very helpfully told me. 22. So 44. 66, 88, and that's the spot where my brain will stop doing maths efficiently. Awesome. Oh, that's great, Lucine. I'm glad that the kids are getting into it. But it does take a lot of time and effort that I intended to spend on, well, my own art journal, yeah. Is it mostly because the kids are home from being on the break, right? Yeah, they're having some classes online. Okay. Oh no, Mikey, what are you worried about it? What's the issue? Oof. That sounds really, wow, that sounds really a change from the towny life to go out and go on the trap lines. Yikes. It's funny, my son has taught himself how to use the Chromebook. So, but at least he knows how to throw all of the classroom and look for someone. Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's definitely not ideal. It's been going on for, what, a year? Over a year? I learned some Texans had to go out and hunt due to snowstorms. I'm not surprised. In a way, that's at least a useful side of hunting. Alright, switch that here. I'm worried because you'll be surrounded by special needs kids who aren't very good at social distance. Oh no, yeah, okay. Oh, I see, yeah, that's absolutely a very serious thing to be worried about, definitely. Well, I'm loving this palette. It's a bit hard to see what color is what. Like the regular palettes with less space for pans in there, there's a bit more space between the rows of pans, so you can sort of see what's the color, but for this one, I can't. I think, though, that this is a PY 129 color. Fairly sure this one here is Aquarius Green by Archambault. Tularemia is the thing you get from rabbits, right? This one is Shadow Green from Holbein. It's just Perline Green. The swatching doesn't look too bad on camera, so fingers crossed. This is good old PG7. I used to hunt deer, but I ate what I kill. I don't think hunting for sport is ethical. I agree completely. I just find it so creepy. Like hunting for sport. Ew. That doesn't sound right. Like hunting for food sounds absolutely right, but for sport? Are you that bored that you gotta go out and just kill something for fun? Sorry, I just found the weirdest apartment. Bed, toilet, sink, oven, all in one room, and 600 euros a week. What the heck? Like, bed, sink, oven, like, if it's we have that kind of apartment here where it's basically one big room, but over here we call them, like, it's gonna be a 1.5. I don't know if it's like that elsewhere, probably, but the concept of naming it is like the number is for the number of rooms, and the half means that there's a bathroom. So if you have a 1.5, you know you have a big room and the bathroom, which might be tiny, like just a place for the toilet, but still, it's separate at least. Hey, Steven, hi. Oh, I agree, Okuni. That's, first of all, that's gross, and then that's so disrespectful. This one is the cobalt teal color from Sennelier. Turquoise green, I think they call it, maybe? Next, we have Sennelier's Caput Mortem. What a surprise! Great hunting talk. We're talking, I think you could relate to the topic in the sense that we're talking about how hunting for sport is nasty, and that if someone is gonna hunt, it should at least be for substance. This is Mayan dark blue. Yes. Oh, it is so pretty. Hi, Phoebe. Welcome back, Patricia. Mayan dark blue is where it's at. Like, I think it's my favorite blue. This is cerulean blue from Daniel Smith. I don't know if I explained the... there's only Daniel Smith that does Mayan dark blue. You have Mayan blues from other brands, but the dark blue, I think it's only Daniel Smith. And yeah, this palette is sort of based on an artist I really like who shared their palettes and their color selection. And I decided to try and sort of put it together, and I switched out certain colors that I know I don't like or use for other colors, but yeah, that was the basis is that. Hunting for sport is like a human mercenary, like a hired gun cross. Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay, Mayan blue genuine. They have Mayan blue genuine, but they also have Mayan dark blue. This here is Soda Light genuine. I don't remember what this color is. It's a blue. It looks to be like a Indian throne blue or something. This one is ultramarine blue. Yeah, so that's either like a cobalt red shade, what am I saying? Phthalo blue red shade or Indian throne. Hold on. It's anthraquinone blue, which is basically the same as Indian throne blue. The next color is a custom-made mix. And then this one is Moonglow. Yeah, I said it's anthraquinone blue. Or Indian throne blue. Next one, I'm trying to see the name. I think it's a neutral tint. I don't remember from who though. I think it's Winsor & Newton, this one. Oh no, connection issues. Oh no. I think it's dropping frames. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, this one is Bloodstone Genuine. Oh, the custom made mix, it's a mix of, it's mostly cerulean blue with a bit of ultramarine violet and magenta, I think. This one is Lilac from Holbein. Then it's a Queen Violet. I think it's also from Holbein, this one. This is, I don't know, I think it's Queen Magenta from Holbein. It's a bit difficult to figure out because sometimes they use the same names, like quinacridone magenta, quinacridone violet, but not exactly for the exact, not for the exact same hues between brands. Oh, lilac, because the wisteria from DS is kind of meh. I think it's similar, but I had the Holbein one on hand. Next one is quinacridone cherry from Archambault, which is also quinacridone coral in Daniel Smith. I agree the wisteria was a bit lackluster. This one, what is this one? This one is really opaque. What is it? Ah, boy. It's gotta be like Indian red, I think, from Holbein. Yep. It's similar but pricier. I don't think Holbein gets nearly enough praise for how nice the paints are. The Luna Violet perks up considerably with Turner Queen Magenta. Really? That sounds like a really pretty mix. Next color is from Sennelier. It's Alizarin Crimson. I don't think it's genuine PR 83, but I can't see what it is. Then we have the absolutely unsurprising Permanent Scarlet that I had to put in there somewhere. For what it's worth, I saw that Golden had some new pastel looking acrylics. I assume these are same old pigments. Yeah, probably. The thing with Golden though is that they're, even if it's the same old pigment with white, first of all, the paints they make are really, really nice. But also the advantage of having a premixed color like that is if you know you're gonna have to paint large areas of it, or if you know it's a color you use often. So that way you know that the color is consistent, rather than if you mix it yourself, it might not always be the exact same ratio. Oh, I think Holbein paints look lovely. How expensive are they though? Yeah, that's the issue with them. They're not too bad here, but still like a bit pricey. Oh, this is really pretty red. What is this one? Oh, I think it's transparent pyrrole orange. I think I might have had one of the old ones from Daniel Smith because it really looks red. Hey, Yuri, hi! I love the dry texture of Holbein, but haven't had the chance to use it. It's wicked hard to get here. Oh, that's a bummer. I think Holbein is a really good paint if you want to do illustration. Golden is just good quality. I really feel like they have a good reputation for all medium. I agree. I agree. I was a bit disappointed when I tried the acrylic gouache from Liquitex, like another big acrylic brand. I tried it once and bought like one color to try, and I was sort of bummed out to see that it's been made in China. I was like, wait, this paint comes from like the other side of the planet? That's a bit silly. And it wasn't that good either, so I was just like, oh. So that's Raw Sienna from Holbein, I think. But yeah, the core paints, I know they're not to everyone's taste, but I really like them. I love the intensity. Oh my gosh, it's always stuck in there. Come on, come on, come on. Naples Yellow. I think it's from M. Graham, this Naples Yellow, but I'm not sure. Where I am, Holbein is more affordable than Core, hence I haven't tried the latter brand. Seen great reviews though. I have Liquitex and I haven't been impressed. Same. Whereas I've tried a few products from Golden and I've been impressed. And I've been like, oh. And if you kind of like the behind the scenes stuff, check out their Twitter account. They always post like images or short videos of them like swatching a batch of paint, or you see the big rollers mixing up paint, and it's like I've been following them for a while and I've never been bored by any of their videos. Like even if it's the same thing over and over. I've been playing with gouache so far, just black and white. Hard to find M. Graham paints I want. You mean M. Graham gouache or watercolor? Because Lee was able to find the gouache on a Canadian website. Oh, I think this one is PY 150, like Nicolazo or something. The other color after that is another custom-made mix. It's sort of a spin on Quinn Gold, but more vibrant, like more yellow, a bit more glowy. I'm slightly obsessed with Studio Ghibli films and saw that the director Miyazaki uses Holbein. I suppose both are Japanese. But also, Holbein in Japan is, first of all, easy to find and also like unbelievably affordable. So I think that for the people who do art in Japan, it's just one of those things like we would grab. I don't know, I don't think there's any equivalent. Like a paint of decent enough quality that's made in North America that's easy to find and affordable. Eep. But yeah, that's why it's everywhere, and that's why Holbein does a lot of collaborations with Japanese artists, which makes sense, you know. Curry's has the watercolor, but not the M. Graham gouache. No, Holbein is not a Ghibli exclusive. They have a special palette at the Ghibli Museum that is supposed to have been created by Miyazaki. But no, it's definitely not exclusive. It's the same thing with Nicker. Nicker. Like over here, it's it's like really hyped up because we see all the amazing artists that Ghibli use it. But over there, it's like cheap poster paint. I think they use it for the backgrounds because it's inexpensive and they have a lot of backgrounds to paint. So they use that and they know the backgrounds are going to be scanned. And even if the original deteriorates over time, it's not going to matter much. There's a really weird balance of perception between those products over there and over here. I think Lee said that it was King's... was it Delta Art or King's Frames Gallery something? I guess it's not strictly exclusive, but I do see a lot of artists who work with Ghibli who stick with the brand. Yeah, but I think that's for the reasons I mentioned earlier. Like, they can walk into Sekaido and like grab tubes for super cheap. It would be similar, like if you're in the US, you walk into whatever art store chain and you go to the watercolor aisle and every single tube of Daniel Smith is like between $2 and $5. Like everyone would use Daniel Smith if that was the case. Next color is another one from Sennelier, and it's the fairly unique Yellow Sophie. Might be a bit green on my swatch because there was a bit of a green mix left on there, but it's such a nice yellow. Has anyone tried Nicker Poster Paint before? I did swatches of it. It's really nothing to write home about. It's good paint, but it's just poster paint, you know. It's inexpensive designer gouache. Designer in the sense that you use it for an illustration that's gonna be reproduced in something and then sort of tossed. Oh, I wish Daniel Smith was $2. I know, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? Yellow Sophie always looks so inviting. I would recommend, like, if someone is unsure or finds an extra, like, $10 in their wallet and they don't know what to do with it, who knows, dude, grab some form of Yellow Sophie from Sennelier. You can grab the pans if you are worried that the paint is gonna stay too sticky where you live. The pans are really well behaved, and if you are not worried, you can just grab a tube of it. The 48 Holbein set is 65 euro. That's a good deal. That's a really good deal. I think the cheapest paint in America that's decent might be Da Vinci or American Journey. Maybe M. Graham too. I really love M. Graham. So far I'm not sold on Da Vinci, and I haven't really tried American Journey, I think. Or maybe I have. But M. Graham is amazing. Da Vinci. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I hope they were trolling. Nobody can be that out of it, hopefully. Okay, hold on. What is the red one? One up and to the left of the Yellow Sophie. Bing, bing, bing. This one? That's supposed to be transparent Pyrrole orange. But I think, like, the tube I had was relatively old. And I think it might be from that sort of infamous batch that was more red than orange. Because it really looks red. It doesn't look orange one bit. Last row. That's... what is that? Quinn... something. Oh, I think that's Quinbert orange. Hey, Maureen, hi. What actually is poster paint? I used that as a kid. Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of words. I think tempera is used for that kind of poster paint, but tempera technically is paint made with eggs, I think. And poster paint is, yeah, it's gouache that is sold in jars instead of tubes often, so I think it's a bit more liquid. It's nice to see you, Maureen. I love him, Graham. Yeah, me too. I gave my godmother the Denis Sodom Da Vinci set for her birthday, and when she used it, she cried. Oh no! Oh no! That's partly amazing and partly sad. Hey, April! Hi! Oops, sorry guys. I bumped the mic. I think this is burnt sienna. Yeah, I think it is. Is it? What is it? I can't see. Oh yeah, I'm fairly sure it's burnt sienna. Yeah, burnt sienna, right. Next one is burnt umber, then cyclerite, then buff titanium. Did poster paint come in like about 6 colors max? Well, it depends. As a kid, yes, but the Nicker poster paint has a much wider range. I think it has up to, what, 48 colors? Honestly, I've seen professional artists who work for fashion brands use Arteza, and I was a little perplexed, but I think fashion illustrators always use cheap gouaches. Yeah, they don't really care. They're not gonna use the original art for anything. Hey, fairy dust. The set I'm swatching is a sort of a custom put together set. It's pretty neat. Her husband is very cheap and she has been using leftover odds and ends. She's never had a professional quality coordinates. Aww. I'd like to make him cry. Oh. That's a really lovely assortment of colors. Oh, I've been wanting a color like that buff color. That's buff titanium. She's very talented, and I couldn't stand to see her working so hard with junk. Oh, I completely understand. I'd love to go to Japan after COVID to go to the art store. Plan a whole trip to go to Hokkaido. Alright, so that's done. I actually learned buff titanium is the original titanium and titanium white is bleached. That would make sense. Oh, that's so great, Yuri. I hope you will share pictures. You have to share pictures once it's done. You can post it in art talk. It's art related, right? Hey Anna, hi. Now that the tears dried up, she's painting everything. Oh, that's so cool. It's such a bummer that her husband was being that cheap. For something that ultimately will last a long time and will sort of be worth its price, you know. Oh, you guys are being too nice. Well, I really appreciate the likes. Thank you, guys. You gotta share that video too, I guess, Dominic. So this doodle is absolutely inspired by me the other day. Hold on, how can I make this work better? Better silhouette. Because guess what, guys? It's mud season. And I got some rain boots. So I guess you can put that together and figure it out. Aww. What is this all, this big group hug happening? Stomp stomp in the puddles. Oh, definitely. Mr. E snapped a picture of me in a puddle at the nearby lake where there was a good, like, 10 inches deep of water. And I'm just standing in it with a stupid face on. Oh, pfft, Amisha, what? I miss playing in mud when I was a kid. Ah, I know. That's why I'm like taking every opportunity at this time of the year when everything is really muddy around. And I have boots on to just like go step in the mud. I mean, we gotta find the fun where it is, right? Mr. E and I, when it's spring and everything is like icy or melty or whatever, like our walks outside take so much more time to do because we do a lot of silly stuff like slide on the ice or step in water and playing in mud and that stuff. Jumping in puddles and kicking autumn leaves is eternal good times. Exactly. I remember being afraid of playing in mud. The fear of ringworms was oh no. Well, if you play with your boots, you'll be fine. Lips into push handstands. Hadoken marmalade. Oh, what? It's what life is. We're stumping in puddles and not giving a duck. Yep. Well, boots, she says, we were too poor for... Oh, no. Though, if you guys want a really good hack for, like, affordable rain boots that will last a bit longer than the stupid overpriced stuff you can find at the shoe place, you just gotta go to any hardware store. If they have sort of a hunting-ish section, like, or fishing section, you can find, like, plain rain boots there for a much more affordable price. Black rubber farm boots for the men. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like the one for men's have the pink soles and the one for women have the blue soles. And the one for kids, I think the sole is orange or something, or vice versa with the men's. I went the route of buying expensive rain boots originally because I didn't know that you could find them at the hardware store. And they were such a disappointment and also pricey, but also a disappointment. So now I'm like, meh, give me the cheap stuff. It's much better quality than the expensive stuff, so I'm fine. Oh my gosh, trampoline gone wrong. Ooh, that sounds not good. I'm a walking fresh snow lady. Ooh. Yeah, that's always fun. Also, your local farm store stocks great boots and overshoes. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of farm stores in Montreal. I think it's a bit too urban for that, but we have hardware store, so... Hey, Kelly! Hi! Yeah, buying fashion rain boots instead of proper farmer wellies is like buying the gamer chairs instead of proper office chairs. Oh no. It made me think though, like actual farmers. I wonder how many pairs of boots they go through in a year, because I mean they are good, but they're not like completely, like they don't last forever. Hey, bye Patricia, thank you so much for being here. Have a great weekend, and also can you give pets to Sydney for us? I was the smallest of my brothers. When my brothers and I were jumping on it, I would always get launched off. Oh no! Oh, by the way, now that you've had it for some time, how do you like the chair you got sent a while ago? I don't know, I got moths. No. 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 I really love the chair. It's really, really comfy. And it's still good. It's got one flaw, but I don't know if I want to go into it. Might be a bit TMI. My hunt had a proper trampoline and I have the scars on my legs from the spring and friction. Oh man. Ow. My dad's a mailman. He always needed black work boots after less than a... Yeah, they walk a lot, but... Yeah, I figured that the farmers, they gotta keep a few pairs of boots handy. It's not really useful to have holes in your wellies. Mutts are one of the worst things. You have ticks and moths. Blech. Those real tiny duckers, yeah. Yeah, what kind of moth is it? Is it the clothes moth or the food moths? I want the TMI flaw. Okay, guys, if you don't want to hear the TMI flaw, now's a good time to go hit the bathroom or get a cup of tea or whatever. Okay? Okay. So the TMI flaw is that I don't know what in the seat makes it so, but it will really hold on to farts. You gotta like air the chair and sort of clean it as much as you can, because it becomes like a fart cushion, but an actual cushion of farts, and it's really gross. Okay, that was the TMI bit. I've never had a chair that would do that before. I'm so confused. When I worked on a farm for a year, my boots held up really fine. Oh, that's great. To be too Dutch, but farmers here, when they're on the land, they wear clogs. Really? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I thought it was about... No. The chair is all synthetic. I don't think the moths would really take a liking to it. They prefer the organic stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. All moths gotta go. I was like, no chair. I said art hoarder, definitely. Call the chair. Oh no. No. You heard a chair? Yeah, it made for really weird Google searches of like, how can I remove smells from couches and chairs, you know, that kind of weird stuff. It's kind of bad because like like if it's like due for a cleanup, like you can just sit on it and it sort of poofs out a cloud of you know what. Yeah, that's really gross. I'm sorry. It's my artsy fartsy chair. Definitely. I gotta write that down. Absolutely. We call that things like that Cleveland steamer. Usually involves farting. Oh, that's mean. That's really mean. No, it's comedy gold. Okay. If you say so. I really hope they don't ask me for an updated review, because I mean the chair is awesome. Chair is comfy, it's still all good, but there's that, and it would be weird to have to make a video and sort of not mention that. Just don't use that Febreze stuff. No, I just use a mister with rubbing alcohol in it. Try sprinkling baking soda on it. I don't trust Febreze to not trigger an allergic reaction too, so. And the cats, they like to go on the chairs and I don't want them to lick the Febreze. You got a lamp too, how do you like that one? Oh, I like it a lot. It's just over there actually. Like you might be able to see if I shut it down and light it back on. And I use it all the time when I draw. Like, from making videos, the thing that surprised me the most is how much lights you need for the footage to look like it's lit enough. Like, these are blasting my eyes right now, and whenever I film, I still have to work on the brightness of the footage, because it's too dark even then. But it's like assaulting my eyes. Oh my gosh, Okuni. Sure is awesome, but the cushion stuffing is anal retentive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Febreze smells bad too. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, cats can't lick the Febreze, but they can go ahead and lick the fart. Well, I mean, they wash their own bums, so at that point, the one thing I might do is to see if the sort of essence of peach that I have is compatible with a alcohol vessel. So I might make it a spray that scents like peaches, because peaches are awesome. Hey, Boxapaint, hi! That light really makes a difference on the left-hand page. Yeah, I know. And since I'm right-handed, like, all my lights were coming from that way. Like, I mentioned that in the video. So they were all coming from that way, so I was always making shade on my drawing, which is dumb. So the light being on the left like that is really helpful. Hey, Malvina, hi! Oh no, Dominic, no. Oh, poor kitty, poor person. I'm going to book a COVID test. I was alerted of a close contact through our tracker app. But now I feel like I have a flu coming on. Oh no. Oh no, Kevin, yeah, definitely. And be like extra careful. Yeah, Kevin, you gotta be careful you don't go through a repeat of last year. First with COVID, but then with the chicken thing too. Watch out for chicken. Chicken, oh my god, the war flashbacks. Oh no. Yay, be careful. So many flus. I still remember when swine flu was the thing. You had the avian flu then. Swine flu, avian flu. Flu is a thing. remember when the flu was just the flu. There's always been waves of the flu getting worse than it was before, like with the Spanish flu and all that. Since learning about germs and infection diseases, humanity really hasn't upped their hygiene enough. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we did it too much. And mind you, I'm borderline germophobic, so I'm like, blech. But like there's been some effects from being so hygienic, in the sense that it might have had an impact on the people's ability to develop immunity and fight certain things. But it's like, in general, how do you know what is too much? Too much, like, too hygienic, and what is not? Aside from the very obvious stuff, of course. We were never prepared for pandemics. And it's not the first one. There has been other pandemics before. It was Italy originally. Did I miss anything artistically significant? I don't think so. I think apart from overusing antibiotics, I think we're underprepared. We'll always be underprepared in the sense that it costs money to be prepared. And since you never really know what's gonna happen, I think for a lot of people it will look like money that's not being well used. Yeah, there's been things like, I don't know, okay, this is just, don't take this for anything more than just ideas and stuff that needs to be thoroughly verified, but there have been like some sort of odd things happening too, like this really big spike in stuff like, for example, peanut allergies. And like some people say that maybe this rise of allergies, not just peanuts, but general allergies, could be possibly from a lack of exposure as a kid. For the peanut stuff, there's been some studies that have shown that you should not necessarily cut off peanuts from your kids' food, because if they don't eat it early on, they never develop the ability to not be allergic to it and stuff like that. So I think it's a bit difficult to sort of put together because everything is changing so fast, and there are so many factors involved, like where's the right level of everything. The way we what's the word, farm meat is definitely a problem. The fact people still die from preventable diseases, I think, shows a failure on the part of disease preparation. Or just greed. It's probably capitalism. I mean, seriously. Mikey. I don't think we're going to suffer from cleaning the countertops in the bathtub. No, exactly, no, but like there's maybe just a, like, that stuff is, to me, that's perfectly normal, but there are other instances of stuff being a bit too far ahead. But then again, you always see people who like will hold on to the handholds in the subway and eat at the same time, and you're like, okay, I guess that person doesn't care. I think maybe this is just an idea, but perhaps just having people have more knowledge of how it all works so that they can sort of know what they're doing at all times. Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat and commute at the same time and hold on to things with my hands and then eat with the same hands, but I'm fully aware that that's a way I can catch something, you know? Big spike in autoimmune disease, yeah. I don't know what caused that, but that's definitely something that's happening. Where do you find special edition Moleskine sketchbooks like the collab ones? eBay, actually. You can check Amazon too, though Amazon is a bit dodgy. But check out eBay. Or maybe if you have like bookstores, they might have them. We are not hardwired for the present world we're living in. Yeah. I think it's just changing so fast and so often that we can never catch up. Hey, Sarah, hi. I heard there's a certain type of preservative in some plastic that can neurologically affect children. Is it like that BPA thing? Bisphenol phosphate A, I think. Are you asking, Kevin, because did you see the video I posted on Patreon about that? Or is it like not related? They were saying humans are on the verge of not being Homo sapiens anymore. We're becoming something new. Oh. Speaking of plastics, I saw a recent video where a guy used a microscope on canned fish and saw microscopic plastic pieces. Ugh. Yummy. Oh my god, my course had put up an announcement and it cut off the text so horribly. It ends up saying, I've seen all of your ass. She meant to say assignment, but it cut out. I feel so bad for her. That's hilarious. This is a side note that I keep forgetting. Your videos for the last month, I've had surveys and none from any other channel. What? What is that about? Hey, Otto! Otto, hi! Ah, sorry to hear you've had a hard week, Sarah. That sucks. Yes, I am much better, thank you. Yay! So good to be feeling good again. Oh my gosh. Truer words were not spoken today, I think. It's like you kind of forget what feeling like nothing is particularly wrong. When things go wrong for a bit, then like they last, and you're like, oh, I forgot that like feeling good is not a permanent thing. What did I miss? I had the cats on screen at the beginning, so maybe if you want to go back when this is over to just a few minutes to get your fill of Pico and Scout. Yeah, your favorite came in, and then Pico was not Pico, Scout was very temperamental. Just Scout going to jail, yeah. I was petting her and she decided to bite me. That's a go to jail card and skip go and... Is the second dose of the vaccine like as equally like has a risk of having side effect just as bad as the first one? I hope not. Did I end up putting colors in this palette? What's the thing about the AstraZeneca vaccine? I just saw a glimpse of info and it... Apparently it should have lighter side effects, hopefully. They say the second shot is often over... Oh no! No! No. Oh no. Oh man, I hope not. I had no reaction to my first jab, headache from my second. Oh, you've had 2 of those. Like you have the full deal. Awesome. Depends on which vaccine you're getting. I'm in the US, so I haven't heard much about the AstraZeneca one. Aw, thanks for being here, Okuni. I hope you have a great weekend and give some pets to the Marmalade Boys for us. Well, they're concerned about a specific kind of blood clot, but to be honest, I feel like they're pausing it so long, more for the benefit of public calm. Yeah, I think that's kind of what I heard. I only heard people saying like stuff like, if you compare the statistics to the regular statistics, it's the same. So it's not that the vaccine causes anything, it's just it happens anyway, and people like link together the problem and the vaccine, but it's not necessarily related. Pet the jams. A lot of people are worried about the vaccine, and any worry about... Yeah, I know. It's bad enough with the just the run-of-the-mill anti-vaxxers. Correlation is not causation. I know, but like, we're all sensible people in here. I don't think any of us would be problematic. You know who is problematic? Looks like Caroline. Not now, though. Where is she? I think they finally settled down somewhere. Probably on the bed. I'm not looking forward to Hubs having second dose. The first one was rough, and the second is supposed to be more hardcore. Oh no. Did you get it too, Box of Paint? Never Scout is an angel. She's an angel with a lot of pointy, stabby things on it. Tuna face. Had a panic for a little bit about the AZ vaccine, but now looking at it with more sense and logic and just scientific. Yeah, if anyone is ever like in a, because it's really easy to be caught up in the stress of all this and the reactions, but I think the community, our community as a whole, is grounded enough that you can definitely reach out to people on the Discord server. We have people like Jinja in there that can really sort of bring in a lot of sense to it, and nurses and Stabby Angels are best angels. I'm sorry, but Tuna Face is such a funny nickname. It suits her so well, though. Do you know my son is actually vaccine injured and I'm still not an anti-vaxxer? You're one of the very few. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's completely normal that certain people will react to vaccines, but yeah. Sometimes it's just a really weird situation where, like, do you want your kid to, like, I don't even know the name of the disease in English, but do you want your kid to catch, like, chicken pox and have effects from that, or do you want to just give them the vaccine? So there's always a small risk someone could do. Yeah, always. But you can get very ill from anything too. Measles, mumps, rubella. I know it's the MMR vaccines, but we call it varicella in French. It's basically when you get all the little bumps that itch a lot as a kid. You get it once and then you're good. None of us want to be the bad kind of statistic, exactly. I'm so happy to see so many science literate people here. And even if not, as long as we're willing to learn, that's the thing. Like, I don't know a lot, but it's always interesting. Shingles. I noticed. Maybe it's just chicken pox. It's a really minor thing. And you get it as a kid, you have it for a couple of days, or it's contagious, and then you're good. Everyone has at least one scar from it. Everyone who has had it, of course. I can have it because I'm allergic to flu shot. That's a good reason. That's why other people need to get the vaccine. Why can Amazon get a package anywhere in 3 days, but the vaccine is sitting in warehouses? Money. Oh no, Anna, that sucks. Chicken pox. Okay, yeah. I didn't get chicken pox as a kid. I got it when I was 23. Oof. Oof. Or like polio, guys. Polio is no longer a thing. How is that bad? I think no one is excited to be poked with a needle. It stings. It's not fun. But also it lasts for like a few seconds. I think it's been a while since I've had a vaccine, but I think the weirdest, as far as I remember, is that you can sort of feel that the liquid is cold, but it's in your muscle, so it's like odd, hazy perception of coldness. I had chicken pox, 3D measles, and the mumps. My kids all got vaccines instead. You were like, nope, nope, not fun. Oh my god, mumps. There's an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine where oh, hold on, I'm zoning out on their names. Peralta and the captain. They get mumps, and it's such a stupid episode. Hey, Lena, hi. Oh yeah, definitely. 9-9. Though it is a bit awkward now with like how shitty real life police setting is in general. Like we are rewatching Elementary again, and they say stuff sometime like in the police. Oh my god, words. In the police building, but oh, they say stuff sometime, and we sort of have to convince ourselves that they are living in an alternate reality of policing. Not ours, not right now. Oh yeah, it's a really weird feeling. I also remember when I got put on a saline drip, I could taste it. Ugh. Oh, that's gotta be not fun. I Give my sister chicken pox the week of her prom. Oh no. Yeah, it really helps with immunity, but it's never 100%, I think. Oh, Precinct, thank you, yeah. The best show ever has to be The American... Oh, I can't watch The Office, it's too cringy. But I can rewatch Elementary over and over again, that's fine. It's so good. So good. I 5 Otto. Bing. That's the best part of it, the cringe. I can't do cringe. I don't do cringe. If something is too cringy, I just want to leave. Like, oh no. Oh no, Anna. Oh. Oh, Daria is good too. That's another... I don't think Daria has any episode that are not good. I think every single episode is awesome. And Elementary also has a really good track record. I'm the same Ev. I just get up and physically flee. Same! I just can't do it. I have to look away or pause it or... Whew. I was in critical mode this week and Hubs watched Sherlock movies and I could not keep interrupted. Smartest man ever, stupid things happen. Which movies? The one by Guy Ritchie? The fact that they made one son into a woman feels so... No, it just feels like contemporary. Also, Joan is like the best Watson ever. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise. Oh yeah, the Guy Ritchie movies are a bit of an eyesore. A brain sore. It's like... It would work fine if it wasn't Sherlock. Did anyone else see the Sherlock game? It's awful. Yeah, I sent it to Otto. I sent the trailer to Otto because I was laughing my butt off. It's like a younger Sherlock, and he's like a pretty boy, and he's like edgy a bit, and his friends calls him Sherry, and I was like, what's happening? What is going on? Same, Phoebe. I never got around to finishing the Harry Potter movies either. They just get so sad and depressing, and I was like, ugh. I read the books. But what about... No. Martin Freeman is awesome. I love him. But that whole mess, I can't work with it. I can't do it. I tried. I watched most of it, but got so fed up with it by the end of the episodes we watch of BBC Sherlock that we were like, just... I was just about to write that. The Guy Ritchie movies are fine. They're just not Sherlock movies. It's like the newest Star Trek series. It's fine. It does just not have the Trek feel. Yeah. Yeah, completely. Oh, but Elementary is so good. Did you watch it, Elise? Did you watch Elementary? Watch Elementary! Ah! Okay, that's all that counts. I love Martin Freeman. Yeah, he is... I loved him as Bilbo. I think I only saw The Hitchhiker's Guide once. So I don't remember much of it. Watch Elementary! Ah, can't wait to get the 7th season. Hopefully we'll get it by the time we're like at that point in rewatching it for like the zillionth time. You will not regret it. I told Otto to watch Elementary, and you can see that she's enjoyed it just as much as I did. I watched it when it first came out and was so pleasantly surprised. Yeah, exactly. That was sort of our approach to it too. Like we're like, oh, it's another like modern Sherlock thing, and we're like, okay, and Watson is Lucilio, okay, and it's like a really modern Sherlock with tattoos and all that. And we're like, okay, but it's always like at least try a few episodes, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Rogue One is super sad to watch. I need to watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy again. I resisted watching Elementary for so long, and I went begging back to Eve. What was the resistance coming from? Like, was there something in the approach that you were like really not into at first? I don't mind the ending. It's totally not Disney. Yeah, but at the same time, there's a thing about endings and stories where you're like, am I satisfied as a watcher by that ending? And it doesn't necessarily mean like that the ending has to be a good one, like a positive one or a happy one. It just means that in light of everything I've been through watching the movie, how does this ending feel? And to me, the ending of Rogue One didn't feel very satisfying. It was a bit what the F. To be honest, I like the old TV series. Oh yeah, the Granada one. Ah, that one is something else. It's a bit kitschy. Unnecessary emoji is my middle name. I thought the BBC Sherlock was good for some reason because it just didn't know better. And I resisted because it was set in USA, female Watson, blah blah. Okay, it was just too different. Basically all the things that makes Elementary great is what I was resisting. Oh no! Oh man, Alan Rickman in Dogma is so good. I totally see what you mean, but I think we're always getting endings that we expect. No, but that's not the same. You can get an ending... Wait, I had a teacher that really summed it up well. How did it say it? Was he saying it like, when it comes to ending, you kind of want to have something that goes 1 + 1 = 3, but that it all makes sense. Like the 3 is a surprise, but it makes sense. I don't know. I don't remember what he said, but it's about not expecting the ending, but after watching it, you're like, oh, yeah, that works. That's the thing that bothers me with the end of Rogue One, and I'm like, oh, okay. Why? See, that's just a why that I'm like, eh. Irishman, Dogma. Oh, Tilda Swinton, Constantine. Yes. Yes, I approve. Constantine is a really satisfying movie to watch. Sarah, I used to love BBC Sherlock because I was a gay little teen seeking out gay-coded characters. That's a really good reason. What it really bums me out is that they sort of do that just to bait people. That's the part that bothers me a lot. Do was sad as oh Terry Pratchett by all means. Ah, Good Omens is so good, guys. Tilda is Michael. She plays Michael in Constantine. I think. Yeah. Yeah, Supernatural has a very similar issue. Oh, Gabriel, yeah, sorry. Dude, Michael, what? Gabriel. Yeah, you're right. Tilda does so many things so well. I don't get starstruck, but I did actually have to not squeal when I saw her in Edinburgh. Oh my gosh, how did you not squeal? I think I would have, like, stopped functioning. Period. A very resisting Elementary. Well, Benedict Cumberbatch is not in Elementary. That's the BBC Sherlock. Anyone seen? We watched Arsène Lupin. It was so such a weird thing to be able to watch a TV show in French. Also, her costuming is Gabriel. Oh, her whole everything Tilda Swinton and Constantine is so good. Like, her whole everything. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Hey, Paulo, hi. Have a good lunch, Phoebe. And thank you so much for being here, Jill. I hope you have a great weekend. I feel like Tilda and Meryl. I'm not a Meryl Streep person. Meryl Streep? Yeah. So after watching Elementary, I'm all about Lucy Liu. She is so good. Yes, I know I have to watch it. I keep forgetting. I don't know where is it. But oh my gosh, her images, like all the screenshots I've seen of her in that movie were so good. Yeah, we've had rough years about putting people on pedestals. Hey! See, Shamrock, it's been a while. I've never seen any of those shows. Do you watch a lot of TV, Stephen? I'm guessing not, but... Oh, speaking of Lucille, who else has watched the Futurama episode that she's in? It's so funny. It's so stupid. Does anyone know if The Handmaid's Tale is coming back? I've not watched that. It looks kind of sad. It's hard to watch sad shows, to be honest. Which episode is it? Oh no, I don't remember the name of the episode, but I think Fry, he buys like a robot that you can download the personality from, you know, the people's head in jars. And yeah, Fry ends up putting Lucilio's personality in the robot, and it's actually Lucilio who does all the voice acting, and it's really funny. It's a great episode. Benedict Cumberbatch's voice is like a jaguar playing a cello. That's good. I live for sad psychological movies. Ooh, those are hard though. I need a stupid one every once in a while. Alright, I've been not even doodling. This is dry now. Oh, bye, Lab Accident. Bye, Anna. Thank you so much for being here. He once recorded an entire documentary saying pen wings. What? What? It's a custom set. So it's a bunch of brands. There's a Roman Schmal, Holbein, Sennelier, Daniel Smith, M. Graham for this one. Winsor Newton. Core. Like honestly, a bunch of stuff. I was saying that it's an artist whose work I really, really love, and they shared their palette. And I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure I have most of these colors, and the ones I don't have, I might just put some of my favorites in there. And it was just something to do. But I haven't had the chance to play with it much. Okay. It was the artist. They go by Sault Weave on Twitter. Like SALTWEAVE. Any tips for building my first custom palettes, as in color choices and all? Your favorite colors and the colors you use the most. That would be my suggestion. Tiny amount of colors and see which ones were not the fastest and filled up. Oh yeah, and yeah, definitely don't put a lot of colors in your wells. Pretty sure you remember why. I'm still like baffled by how red the transparent pure orange is. That's not orange one bit. That's like very peachy red. Salt weave looks lovely, like a softer version of sake. It's just beautiful, and it's so. It always makes me so happy when I see like another illustrator that uses watercolor, because it's kind of difficult, and not a lot of people use watercolor for illustration. What was everyone's highlight of the week? Oh, good question. New book, got a super rare drake and wow. Ooh. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to ask, I can't really do polls, but I wanted to ask to you guys in the chat, like, how many of you are familiar with stuff like D&D lore, like the fantasy stuff, like World of Warcraft, Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of like pop culture thing? I'm more into JRPGs. But I mean, just not necessarily those things themselves, just the kind of concept and lore that comes with it, like elves and dwarves and orcs and humans, and like the skills, the classes, like being a fighter, being a mage, that kind of stuff. Box of paint. It was just a question that crossed my mind because I was thinking about drawing like my Dungeon and Dragon characters and all that. I was like, I wonder how like relevant. Like, should I keep this like not necessarily connected to YouTube stuff, or is there enough overlap between the people who watch me on YouTube and that kind of stuff that it's okay to put it there? I'm interested in it, but not invested. I would say middle to average. Just got done my first commission for Wizards of Heartsea. Ooh, that's pretty cool. My hubs has perked up for the channel. This is totally right up our alley. Oh, great! That's awesome. Draw what you want, I will support you. Ah, oh my gosh. You're not helping me keep all my insecurities. You may convert some people by playing the line. Yes, to TTRPG characters and all that. I think we like to see whatever you like to. Aww. How are you guys so nice? I think I will always draw the cartoony cats because they're like my backup. Like when I feel overwhelmed or when I feel a bit lost, I know I can always go back and draw cats. That's like safe. But I also want to grow, so you're already painting all the tabaxis. Thank you. RPGs, I'm not into explosive. It's role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons and that. Oh my gosh, not explosive, please. Literally, your journey cat could be heading in a dungeon. Yeah, like Adventure Cat is sort of the mashup between the cats I draw and the D&D stuff I like. Like it's always in between. I'm like, oh well, people who don't really know D&D will be like, oh, it's a cat, and I'm like, okay, that's like the good middle ground. But yeah, I go to my little bro for D&D, but we would all love to see. I do hope you always draw your awesome cats. I don't think I could do otherwise, to be honest. Hey, Lee Art, hi! Oh wait, are you guys talking about the D&D movie? The old one. Also, I would absolutely love to see the backgrounds that you play so cute. Like actual backgrounds? When I bother to draw them. And not just put some sort of textured gradient in there and be like, oh, there you go. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just not, I don't count it as a background because it's just like a color to help the character stand out. Oh, that sounds awesome, Kevin. Yes, your actual backgrounds. Oh my gosh, guys, backgrounds are hard to draw. It goes two ways. It's either organic background like plants. I was trying to be fun. Okay, whew. Hold on, what was I saying? Yeah, the thing with backgrounds is either you draw like urban stuff that is somewhat easier because it's kind of all about setting up your perspective and being patient with it. And then you have organic stuff that is, to me, a lot more fun to draw because it's less like just technical, but it's also much harder. How are you supposed to represent a tree? You don't want to start drawing every single leaf. That's stupid. Well, not stupid, but that's time consuming for an absurd amount of time. And just saying that I love fantasy worlds and support everybody that's doing. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm really glad. That's nice to see. I know its name, but I know nothing of this game world of which you speak. Like role-playing games? Was D&D is hiding a 40th level second edition. Second edition! Oh my gosh, that one was great! And 42nd level thief. Those were the like the books with the brown covers, right? Oh man, those were so cool. It's a gift, don't snub it and make stories up until you're blue in the face. I absolutely second that. When you do like stones and weather stuff, then yeah, I love doing stones. Stones are fun to paint. I've started posting snippets of stories with my Instagram videos, and it felt so awkward, even if... Yeah, oh my gosh, by all means, do that. What if we made a D&D channel in the vault? Yeah, I think I will make one. Like D&D and fantasy stuff. Do not trust a druid with the sustains without air. I started with the red box. Oh, yeah. I played a few times with my friends when we were in high school, and they had this second edition books, I think. Then there was sort of a lull, and then I started playing again, but not necessarily D&D. We used to play Exalted a lot. And then we sort of went back to D&D. But it's like, it's the same kind of setting like in Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Watercolor is definitely the best medium to paint rocks because you don't have much work to do. You can just let the paint do its thing and be like, yep, there you go. Shazol gaggle. What? Oh my gosh. A Call of Cthulhu? I've never played that one. What kind of category would Animal Crossing fall under? Oh, that's a really good question. I don't think it's necessarily like sort of medieval fantasy, but it's definitely made up, so there's gotta be something fantasy to it. A D&D light game where you draw a random deck? It's like a card game? Huh. For British peeps, don't forget the clocks for oh no, I'm sorry for you guys. It's not the most fun thing in the year to be like all messed up because of the time going forward. Imagine holding a campaign in the vault. Oh my gosh, that would be one part awesome and one part nightmarish, I think. It's really difficult to host games for big groups. And I mean, it's difficult for small groups too. I like all the things, to be honest. Fantasy is my favorite, but with the right people, I'll immerse well in almost anything. Yeah, I agree. So searching, but you draw and you are an archer or paladin. Okay, it's just... It's really, really one-on-one, but easy and fun to pick up. Yeah. Hey, have a great weekend, Mikey. Hey, let's keep doing this archaic thing that's completely outdated but creates the hut. Oh, really? I didn't know it did that. Oh my goodness, that's awful. For the vault that do one-shots and mini campaigns. Oh, yeah, definitely one-shots. Like really like, okay, you guys, these are your characters, or like you make your characters and we go in this dungeon and that's the whole thing. It's easier to manage. Fantasy World, Happy Times, Real World, not so much. Aww. Well, at least you have your hubs and the kitties and the doggos. That's good. What are one-shots? It's basically when one game is like an adventure that starts and ends. Like, you don't need to get together a second time to continue the story. It's done after the one game. Let's mix some really odd color. Let's mix the Caput Mortem with the lilac one. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a bit like Potter's Pink. Huh. It's called me. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the thing? Does the victor get a catastrophe? Oh my gosh. Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine is a one shot. Not quite the same. Oh my gosh, really? That's so funny because I got this, you know, I got this mostly because of the art. The guy who does the art is one of my favorite artists and one of Mr. E's favorites too, so it was a no-brainer. So I've mostly got that just to look at it. They'd be like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Ah, it's so funny. The art is so nice. Hold on, let me see if I can sort of... Me too. Oh my gosh, high five. So yeah, I don't know, you guys probably won't be able to see, but the artist is Kyle Ferrin. Kylefferrin, I think. Hold on. So yeah, Kyle Ferrin. We have the entire expansions and they're all amazing. Yeah, the artwork on them is really nice too. But yeah, it's so cartoony and funny. I love the tiefling. My little friend. The Goon Squad. Winged Serpent. I mean, how awesome is that? Well, this one is a card game. It's like a spin-off. They made this card game based on the Dungeons and Dragons, like system and lore and books. I have absolutely zero experiences. Okay, let's try to sum it up. Tabletop RPGs. Basically, they're usually a set of books with all the sort of guidelines and rules and all the elements of the setting that you need. And with all that, you create a character that will work in the setting. And one person in the group is the dungeon master. They're the one that that sort of will create the story and will sort of lead the other people of the group throughout the story. And everyone plays a character that they made according to the books. And yeah, so a regular D&D game, you have a person that is behind a kind of a wall of cardboard. And they're the dungeon master. They have all their notes and all their stuff behind it so that the players can't see. And you have the players, and everyone has a set of dice and a sheet that has all the info of their characters on it. And that's technically like the basics of what you end up using when you play the game. We'll have to have a game video, definitely. So it's a lot. Oh, with box of paint. Oh, okay, okay then. Okay then. I love that Wiley Beckert has started getting commissions from Wizards of the Coast because, oh yeah, it's such a shame that the art on the Wizards of the Coast. Well, Wizards of the Coast, that's everything, right? I was thinking of Magic. The DM is essentially the game's engine. They create the scenario and they answer the player's action. Since there's always that oddball who goes super off script. Oh my gosh, that's true. But what if I do this thing and then the dungeon master starts sweating? Oh yeah, it's for fun. It's really for fun. And like you can really put yourself in yeah, I know. Just funny. But yeah, the fun thing about D&D is you can be like, well, you know, I'm not a super combative person. I'm short. I'm a girl and all that, and you can be like, oh, I want my D&D character to be a really big half-orc character that's like super combative, and like you can really step out of your comfort zone and try to do something different. Not saying that it always works, but it's fun. It's different. Oh no, Amisha, for real. Oh no. What a surprise. Oh my gosh. Oh non, une tanante! Attends, je vais la prendre. Ah, mélange de couleurs, croche. Oh non, elle est partie ma tanante! Scotty! Scotty, viens me voir! Je veux le chat! Est-ce que tu me donnes le chat? Viens me voir, gros bébé tout là. Comme non, maman, je veux passer à l'église. Ah, qu'est-ce que c'est fort. C'est pas réglé. Tu veux pas. Tu veux vraiment pas. Oh non, Scotty. Et comme...
Dès qu'elle va bouger, je te la laisserai. Agripper sa papate, là.
Grosse talente. Ah, ça, quand c'est toi, y a pas de problème. Mais quand c'est moi, c'est comme... Je veux pas. Mors-moi pas, s'il vous plaît. Tiens, mon gros tuna. Tiens, mon tuna. Salut, Scotty. Salut, mon minette. Hey, mon baby. I tried to pick her up the first time and she hooked her paws on the table, and she was like holding on super fast. She was like, "No, Mom, I don't want to come with you. You suck. Mom, you're the worst." Meh. Tuna fart. Tuna fart. Tu fais-tu des farts de tuna? Oh non, tu fais des câlins. Ok, c'est bon. Oui. Sea Scout was released on parole. Oh. Est-ce que tu ronronnes? Are you purring? Grosse minute. Scout, blink twice if you need help. Oh. But she's so spoiled. She just has a lot of temper. Very temperamental. She still has her allergies. That's why you can see that her ears are, whoa, completely furless. That's my finger. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? What's up? Ah ouais, gratter le cou, c'est top. They're really bad. There's not too many scabs at the moment, but the fur never really has a chance to grow out. Blub. Oh. You're saying hi? Hi guys. Hey babou. Une minute. Oh, t'es fini? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Ah, tu montes tes fesses. There. She's showing you her butt. Si tu veux foutre ta queue dans mon autre peinture, grosse talente. Scout earthquake. Oh, no. Petite frotte après tout. Are you still angry? You're always angry. Big angry baby. Did I mention that they had their 10th year's anniversary? They're officially 10 years old now. They're old kitties. Double digits. Man, I so want a kitty or two. Oh, soon-ish, Otto. Soon-ish. I'm ready to have my life taken over by a couple of cats who dictate everything I do. Sounds about right. Alright guys, do you have any more question? Oh, happy anniversary. Someone is wishing you a happy anniversary, baby cat. They're still my babies though. You guys know how it is. 10 years old, blah, still a baby. Still a baby. Aww. That's so cool. Box of paint. Aww. Having an anniversary, then goes to cat jail. She often has to go to cat jail. She's a tortie, so what do you expect? Mr. E keeps saying 10 pounds of cats, 10 tons of attitude. Is that the word in English? Or like 10 tons of personality. Bear has a new thing where he stands up on his back legs and waits for me to pick him up. Oh, for real! Oh, that's adorable! Speaking of the thing my cat mentioned was also a tortie. Oh, that makes sense. That would make sense. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Tu veux-tu me mordre encore? Are you gonna bite me again? Non. Je vais te frotter. Bibi chat. Oui. C'est ton bébé. C'est ton bébé. Hubby just brought me a bar of Lindt dark chocolate with chili. Ooh, fancy. I'm scratching her neck and she's really enjoying that. Too bad it's off camera, but you guys still get the butt. And the tail, swishy tail. Yep, so that's it for the stream, guys. I don't think, unless you guys have questions or anything else, I think we're gonna end it soon. Oh non, attention, de la peinture là-dessus. Non, 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 Scout. Non, 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 non. Ça va être plein de couleurs. Alright guys, so have a great weekend. Thank you so much for being here and being awesome as always. We will see each other next Saturday or on the Discord this week. If you are not on the Discord, Discord is a sort of an app for chatting, and we have a server over there, and it's free and it's fun, and there's a bunch of different chat rooms for all sorts of topics, and feel free to join up. And yeah, take care everyone, watch out, and see y'all next time. Bye. Attention à toi.